Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to play with some new makeup. I'm going to create a full face, trying it. It's going to be like a sort of first impression, basically. It is a first impression video for most of the products I'm going to showcase. We're going to talk about the new Kosas tinted face oil. We're going to talk about the new Decay concealer. We're gonna see what it is about with the new Natasha Denona Chroma Crystal liquid eyeshadows, because the reviews online are on and off, like 50-50, you know. So we're gonna see about that, a little bit of the NASA Myrix product as well, and more. So if you want to see what I think of all these products and how it applies on my face, please keep on watching. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you can also follow me on Instagram. And without any further ado, let's get started. Oh, hi. Hello everybody. I am starting this video showing you a little trick I really like before starting a makeup, especially on days you feel like your skin feels tight, especially under the eyes, and you want your under eye to look either like deep puffed or hydrated or have a little smoother texture. I really love using eye patches. I have several brands, but for today I used the Pixie patches. So these are called the Detoxify Depuffing Eye Patches, and this is how the packaging looks like. A very nice container. It comes with 30 pairs and a little spatula to help to get them out. So I'll show you. You have a little spatula here, and you have this, which is nice because it helps protects the patches, and then you kind of have this. So you have all these patches stacked on top of one another, and there's a little bit of that serum sitting in a jar, so they are very soaked in the formula, which is very nice. And this is really convenient to help just separate them without touching it or breaking it with your nails. Instantly depuffing and reviving hydrogel patches. Under eyes are revived, refreshed, and rehydrated, infused with cucumber and gold to help soothe, nourish, and fortify. Hyaluronic acid and caffeine smooths and depuffs, aiding in reducing dark circles, and hydrogel patches infused to the delicate eye area with hydration. Made in Korea, which if you know, Korea is the best place. They are the master of everything dealing with hydrogel formula, like with eye patches or like the full-on face masks. So that's very common to see brands have these made in Korea. So yeah, I've been using these twice or 3 times now, and I really enjoy it. I usually keep it for at least 15 minutes. You can see it has a little bit of shimmery particles, that must be the gold, and it feels very cooling, very fresh, and yeah, well, they feel really nice. I feel like I could keep them a good 20 minutes if I wanted to, which is almost probably the case, to be honest. So yeah, time to take them off. I have the feeling my under eye area doesn't look as dry, and it kind of smooths the little fine lines I'm starting to have, which are, yeah, a lot of expression lines when I'm smiling, you know. For today, I feel like just playing with makeup. I have a bunch of new things that I haven't used yet. It's not new to me, but I'm gonna use it. That's the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Antioxidant Glow Water. I really like this, just to refresh the skin. It's really nice to prep it too. So, and the scent is very, very nice. Not too overwhelming, but it's very nice, very fresh. I want to try for the first time the Hello Fab, the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. Very creamy. It smells very, very nice. It's very pleasant. It says it creates a smooth canvas that is perfectly prepped for makeup and no makeup days. This Superfood Power Priming Moisturizer has a electrolyte-rich coconut water base and contains minerals, quinoa protein, and hydrators that act like a replenishing drink for the skin. It has a natural coconut scent and contains subtle micro pearls that leave the complexion looking naturally dewy. Well, it looks nice and hydrated. So many different foundations on the market right now. Like, I have a feeling there's so many different releases. To be honest, I didn't know which one to buy. Which one do you want to see a review on? Like the ABH, I'm waiting for it. I could have ordered it from Ulta, but honestly, I never ordered from it from Canada, so I don't know how long it takes to get it. It's coming out like in a few days now in Canada, so maybe I'll wait for that one. But do you want to see the ABH? Do you want to see the Dose of Colors ones, like Il Maquillage, Pure? So many foundations. I'm overwhelmed. So let me know down below. I honestly took a sample of a new Urban Decay one, the new Naked, and to me it's too matte. I have dry skin, for those who are new, welcome. I have dry skin, dry to normal skin, and it felt too matte on my skin. It was the wrong shade too, but too matte for not a lot of coverage. So I was like, not for me, not for me. If you tried it, let us know down below how it worked for you and what is your skin type. As per usual, it's always helpful for everybody watching. Let me know down below. For today, I've been loving the Pat McGrath Labs. I'm not gonna lie, I've been wearing it almost every day, but I wanted to try something different, so I'm gonna try the Kosas Tinted Face Oil, and I bought the shade 06. So this is the packaging. I really like it, like very minimalist. I like the idea of an oil, like a tinted oil, especially for the fall that is coming. If it's not already here. Guys, I don't know if you live in Alberta or in Canada. I don't know if it's like that in Canada in general, but we had no summer here in Edmonton. No summer. It's been cold. It's been like 16 degrees. Been cloudy most of the days. We had so much rain. It's green. It's really green right now, but I'm looking outside right now. I'm like, it's kind of depressing too. So anyway, I feel like it's fall already. Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty excited about that tinted face oil. So they call it the Makeup Meets Skincare. Radiance boosting botanicals, absorb, allowing skin perfecting pigments to even and illuminate complexions. Shake well, then gently blend 2 to 4 drops into skin using fingertips, which is great because I love using my fingers to apply my foundation. So this is how the bottle looks like, and once again, minimalist, black and white, really like that. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna shake it well. So I've used it before. I got a sample from the store and I've been using it with, you know, moisturizer, non-moisturizer. I think it was great with non-moisturizer as well, just because it's an oil, obviously, so you don't need a base that is too rich before, which is great. That's the shade number 06. I probably have more than 2 to 4 drops, to be honest. But that is my perfect match right now. So I'm just gonna do one side first, just to show you. Oh, it doesn't feel nice with that primer under. Shoot. The primer under is kind of peeling off. It still blends really well, but you know what, BRB, I'm gonna take off the primer and start again. Oh well, that will teach me to use a new primer with kind of a new foundation. Okay, let's start again. I have nothing on the face. Just a bare face, and I did that before with a sample and it worked great. So I'm just gonna show you once again, and it's true that you don't need much, and it's more for like a no makeup day for sure. Don't get like a ton of coverage, although it looks really nice. Like, I think it has kind of a blurring effect and it kind of like blends really well into my skin. I'm gonna zoom you in even more so you can see like how it cancels the redness, the little discoloration I have, a little hyperpigmentation. This is very nice, just to give you a nice even skin, which looks like skin. And for me it's ideal because I live in a dry climate and my skin is normal to dry, and in the winter it's definitely dry, so I find it like really nice. So I'm happy. I've been trying my little sample for a few days and then I'm like, okay, perfect, I'm gonna keep it. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can build up a bit the coverage. Not using too much. So a tiny bit maybe, but no, it's definitely not like something that has much coverage. It's like light to medium. I would say it's just like, it's very nice for its blurring effects. I'm gonna do something a bit weird because we used a lightweight foundation. I'm gonna use the new Urban Decay Stay Naked Correcting Concealer up to 24-hour wear. So here is the little guy. I tried it in store. So first I was going to buy like something a tiny bit darker. I picked up the shade 30 NY. And this one you're gonna see when I'm gonna start to apply it, you're gonna be like, oof, it's way too light, girl. It oxidizes a tiny bit, so that's why I picked that shade. It says good things happen when you're naked. Buildable, full coverage, flexible, breathable, does not transfer, real skin matte finish, corrects the look of imperfections. It's waterproof, vegan formula, does not contain animal-derived ingredients or byproducts. This is how the packaging looks like. You can see my fingerprints here. Very, very pretty. Similar to the new foundation bottle, which, to be honest, I'm kind of like the shape of the bottle feels a bit weird in the hands, but well, whatever. Did not buy it. Okay, and so it's a correcting concealer. So you don't need much, a little goes a long way, and that is the doe foot applicator, kind of banded. It kind of has that like a, let's say like a little ballet slipper shape. I bet that's the first time you hear that. Maybe I invented the term. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a few dots. So I know it looks really light. And I'm going to start with that actually. I'm just going to blend it with a finger. So it's usually a concealer I would ideally wear with a foundation that is a bit more full coverage. There you go, see, it doesn't look too white, but it really smooths and kind of like illuminate everything. So I'm not gonna put it on my eyelid today. Usually I do that with my concealer, but I'm gonna use some cream products, I think, on my lids, so I don't want to interfere with the formula. And I started a new painting. It smells like turpentine. Oh, this is my painting room as well. And it's not super pleasant, but if I open my windows, it's way too loud with the cars, the motorcycles. See how brightening it is? And it is long wearing. Like the other day when I tried it in the store, I kept it like most of the day on and I was really impressed. There you go. Just gonna put a little bit in the center to sculpt a tiny bit, just to balance everything. I'm gonna take my Morphe M335 to blend it. Blending really nicely into that Kosas foundation, just to give it a little bit of dimension. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to use the Nude Sticks Nudie Matte All Over Bronze color in the shade Sunkissed. I'm not using the brush like everybody says, so they should put a bit more product in this and get rid of the brush. And I just like to go with my fingers and just dab it onto the skin. Because we use that tinted oil, like I don't want to use powder, I think, today. It blends very, very nicely onto the skin and it brings like a nice warmth. Now it's more in the red undertone. I think it looks really pretty, very pretty for summer because it really looks like you've been sun-kissed, you know, especially when you apply it a bit on the nose, which we're gonna do right away. To be honest, I used it as a blush too before, so let's see. I'm gonna apply it right on the nose and it's gonna look like I was out and about. Took some sun on my face. Okay, the next product I want to show you is the Danessa Myricks Beauty Vision Flush. It's a liquid blush in the shade Ballet Sleepers. Look at the packaging, and it's a blush, but you can use it on your lips as well. It's a very, very pretty product, and it comes like this. It looks like almost like a little liquid lipstick, and you have that funny like doe foot applicator, and you don't need much. It's very pigmented. So I'm just gonna do a little dot here and here. Just blend it with my hands, actually, with my fingers. Very pigmented. I already put too much. So she has several colors, but I saw that on one of the models, like she did the makeup for, and oh, it looks so pretty. Put way too much. Okay, when this happens, what I like to do, I like to take a foundation brush and just do that, so it blends a bit easier with the foundation and the concealer. It looks healthy though. I like it. I'm gonna grab my Chanel Baume Essentiel in the shade Sculpting. It's a nice little balm, and I really like it because it looks really wet, you know? It's very pretty. Okay, I really quickly done my eyebrows off camera. You've seen it many times. For this time I used the Milk Makeup Couche Fiber Brow Gel in the shade Herb. To set my eyebrows, I used the 24-hour Brow Setter from Benefit. The next product I'm going to use has really mixed reviews on Sephora's websites. People love it, people hate it. I think it depends a lot on the colors too. I bought 3 shades because I was curious. I'm talking about the Natasha Denona Chroma Crystal liquid eyeshadows. So I got 3 shades. I bought the shades Zone, Oh Bad, and Sienna. So I'm gonna do quick swatches for you because I wasn't sure I wanted to buy these, but I was curious, of course. It's Natasha Denona, so I was intrigued. When I saw it in the store, I swatched these and I found them really pretty. I wasn't super convinced by the darkest one, like it was kind of the purpley one. I can't remember the shade. Aubade or Aubade, I don't know, guys. In French, we have a lingerie brand that is called Aubade. Well, I don't know if it has anything to do with it. Very pretty. We have the shade Zone, and it has a bit of green reflect, this one. I found it like really pretty actually in store. Hopefully it's not dried out. Okay, not a lot comes onto the spoolie. I don't know if you can see. Weird, because in store it was totally fine. So that's the shade Zone. Oops. I don't even know if it's like maybe a defect, because when you look at it, like it's so flat, it's almost curved, like it couldn't get on the applicator. Too bad, because the Zone is very pretty. I swatched it in store and I was impressed. I was like, ooh, it looks really pretty. Sienna was really excited when I saw it on her commercial, like her page. It looked really pretty. So we'll see how it goes on the eye, but yeah, it's a very pretty shade too. The first one was totally fine. Let's see the applicator. See how Obeyed, like everything goes on the applicator, no problem. So I don't know if it's a problem with the formula, because Obeyed, I believe it's more like a liquid metallic one, and the other ones are more like sparkly. But when you look at Zone, nothing gets on the applicator. Okay, because usually I use a little bronzer in the crease or something. I'm just gonna use the Nude Sticks in the shade Sunkissed. I'm gonna use a Sigma All Over Blend E37. And I'm gonna go on the Nude Sticks with it. And I'm just going to apply it on to the crease. I have a feeling that video is gonna be all over the place. I'm sorry. It's pretty on the eyes too, actually, yeah? I think I'm going to use Sienna first, and then maybe we'll use a bit like another color. It was fine in the store, that's what bothers me. Tiny bit more. Oh, there you go, it's starting to get on the doe foot applicator. Voila! Oh my! You just need to swirl it into the little jar here. There you go. That's my girl. See now? It's coated. Tiny bit more in the center. Well, that's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Keeping blinking here, maybe with my flashlight. You can see it's very, very pretty. Very pretty and kind of duochrome. So now what I want to do, I want to use the shade Obeyed, and I actually started here, but my stupid camera made me believe it was recording. Make the sound, but did not start recording. And I'm gonna use the applicator right here. This is a very pretty color too. And I'm using a Luxie 245 small shader brush just to blend it. I don't know if it's gonna look good, but I'm trying to show you all the shades, the free shades. I'm gonna try Zone, and hopefully we'll have the same happy ending as for Serena. What's her name? Sienna. So what I'm doing is like I'm taking it and I'm like literally like swirling. I don't know why it does that. Like the Stila one don't do that. Okay, it's getting a bit on the doe foot applicator. I don't know if you can see. But still, the center is not picking up. Come on. Okay, well, I'm gonna try. Because it was a very, very pretty shadow. So, let's try right here. And this on top of just like a matte shadow would be very pretty too, actually. Okay. That's very pretty. I think for you maybe to see really how the impact of it, I should use it just on in the center on top of a matte eyeshadow look. Maybe it's gonna look a tiny bit weird with that super dewy natural looking skin, but it's pretty. It's pretty. Nothing new for eye pencil. I'm gonna use my Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade Damsel. It's kind of a dark brown. And I'm going to tight line with it. For mascara, I'm gonna use the new Too Faced Damn Girl. I used it before, but I don't really know what I think of it. It has a massive brush, massive. Like people describe it as like the Better Than Sex on steroids. I don't know. Let's try it again. I guess it's not bad. Okay. Yeah, this mascara is like not super friendly for the lower lashes. It's just too big. The brush is too big, so it gets a bit messy, but it gives you good lashes. So, okay, so that's the eye look done. And now for lips, I have two options. I have two new things. I have either the new Morphe Out and About Caramel Nude Lip Trio, or the Buxom Full Force Plumping Lipstick in the shade Goddess. And I feel because it's kind of a more natural skin, I don't want to have a full-on lip. And I'm going to try the Buxom Full Force Plumping Lipstick. This is how the packaging looks like. Pretty. I kind of like the brush still on the bottom. This is the color with a cute little emboss here. A little lip. Super cute. Smells very nice. Very, very pretty nude. I don't feel any tingly yet. We'll see. They said it's a plumping lipstick. Alright, my friends, that is the final look for this video. I have a feeling I was a little bit all over the place, but that's okay, it happens. We tried a bunch of different things and everything worked out pretty well. It's just, it's too bad the Hello Fab Coconut Skin Priming Moisturizer didn't work great with the tinted oil, but now, like, what was I thinking? I should have not used it with an oil, because once again, this is not a foundation. Too bad. I will use it again though, because it felt really nice on the skin and it smells very, very nice. to nothing too overwhelming, but I'm curious to see if it will like work well under foundation. So we'll try it again maybe in the next video. The Kosas, so like I said, it's a tinted face oil. It's not a foundation, so can't expect to have like a full coverage with that thing. Now I find that it blurs the skin really well, and it cancels the redness and a little bit of the hyperpigmentation, you know, it gives you a more even skin tone, which is very nice. Now I wore it a few times, and I'm not sure people with oily skin or combo skin will like that, just because within the day I get like really greasy looking. So you might like it, you know, I kind of like it because I have dry skin. Now beware, I would maybe ask a little sample in store before purchasing and see all day, you know, how it works on your skin. But as you can see, I look really glowy and I have dry skin. Now in the winter that is coming, it's not already here, mid-August, not even, it will probably feel even better. Let us know if you try that foundation and you are oily combo skin, like is it something that works for you or not. And once again, I'm in the shade 06, which is perfect for me right now, so it might be a bit dark this winter, but we can mix it too maybe. The concealer, super impressed with it. A little goes a long way, and it tends to oxidize a tiny bit, so that's why I bought the shade 30 NY. I could have gotten the 40, but trying in store, the 40 looked really good. It looked really natural, but I know I'm going towards fall and winter. I'm gonna lose my tan fully, and this one is brightening, which I like, and I don't think it looks too crazy. So this one is really nice. I really like it. The foundation, the new naked foundation, not for me. Like, I think if you have dry skin, just forget about it. Now the blush, the Danessa Myrix, really pretty blush, like the Vision Flush, and it wears really well its name because it gives you that flushed look. Like a tiny bit goes a long way. You see the tiny little dots I did, it was already too much, so be careful. Maybe one dot, and then you just blend it like on your fingers before applying it. It gives you that beautiful flushed skin. It looks natural, it looks, you know, glowy. Really like that little guy. I might get more shades. For the bronzer, the Nudies Matte from Nude Sticks, I think it's really pretty. Like the shade Sunkissed is very nice. Now it tends to be more on the red side, you know, that terracotta, like burnt red, which I like. I think it's very pretty when you want to really mimic a sunburn. You know, it's very pretty. Now I know they have Bondi, I think, which is the more like popular shade. I never tried it because I have my Milk Makeup baked one and I love it. But this one is a different shade and I think it's very interesting. But then you have, well, the Chanel Baume Essentiel. I think it's very nice. It really gives you that natural glow. Natasha Denona Chroma Crystal liquid eyeshadows. So this, I'm like, it looks really pretty at the end, but I was just so annoyed by the fact that the doe foot applicators were not picking up the sparkly shades. Like the metallic one, no problem, obeyed. And I assume Moonstone is kind of the same formula too, and that's probably why people don't really like these ones, that they picked up only these ones, and the people who pick these ones give good reviews. So I'm half and half, so kind of respect the reviews. It looks really pretty. Now I think I have things that kind of gives me the same results, if not better. It's very pretty, but I think I might prefer my Stila ones just because it has a bit more impact. Now we mixed 3 of them. I think it was just pretty on their own. You don't need to mix them too much. I tried Obeyed in store just by itself and it was very pretty. So I think once you know, get the grip and you know how to like scoop around like to get the product, it's fine. The price is, I think, reasonable. Let's see. This you get 0.27 fluid ounce or 8 ml, and they cost $32 Canadian dollars. Now if I go see Stila, same price, and you get 4.5 ml. So you actually get more product in the Natasha Denona, which is surprising. But I'm gonna show you. Well, that's the shade Kitten. Okay, let's get the shade Fairy Tale, which is a very pretty shade. So you see it's sparkly, but the doe foot applicator is picking up the product. So that is Fairy Tale. Let's try again Zone. So that's Zone, but see now it applies very nicely. Obeyed next to Kitten, because they're kind of like similar formulas. It's very pretty by itself. I think I didn't have to mix it, and well, let's do Sienna again, just because my swatches before were not great. So that is Sienna. I would say similar quality, and I'll let you know. Maybe I'll do another look just with one on top of a matte eyeshadow, and we'll see how it performs, because by themselves they're actually really nice and they swatch really well now. Let's take my phone. You can actually see they're very pretty. The lipstick, it feels cooling, and I think the color is just very pretty. It feels very nice on the lips. It's not sticky, the color is perfect. Goddess, and I think it's very pretty. It feels cooling now. I don't know if it's actually plumping my lips. I don't need a lot of plumping, but I know, like, you know, when they put that statement on the product, well, you should be able to see. Let me know if you think they're a little plumped or more plump than before. That is it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, although it was a bit all over the place. I think it smells so much like turpentine in the room, like it gets me a little bit. But anyway, hopefully you like it. Let me know if you want me to use that little guy with another foundation next time, and which foundation do you want me to review, because there's so many. Please don't tell me about your Decay, that's all, because I tried and I don't like it, but otherwise I'm prepared to buy more. There's also the new Fenty Beauty coming out on the 15th, so that should be interesting too. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you can also follow me on Instagram. Have a great one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.